Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Today, we're from PBL RKS 502. We'll be presenting our project-based learning progress report. Now, let's get on to our slides. Here are team members. There's Kyla, Apri, Devi, Adeline, and Aisa. Our project-based learning is with the title of Vulnerability Assessment Penetration Testing 1, have 4 phases, and the phase number 1 is pre-engagement. Here's where we explain the scope and we write up the official document with our client.
On my part, I'm working on the information gathering stage. The first stage, the whois lookup is complete. Here, I obtain information such as domain owner, register, and domain create and expire dates. From this data, I can identify potential risks, such as domain nearing expiration or the presence of exposed public contact. I use list 3R for the initial step of finding public subdomains. DNS record to inspect DNS configuration and look for risk misconfiguration, and AWAS for repair subdomain enumeration and asset mapping.
Okay, next is about web technology fingerprinting. The target website is protected by Cloudflare reverse proxy, which intentionally hide the backend technologies. We use 3 tools to do this analysis. First one is BuildWith to scan what technologies the website uses. The second one is curl to check the HTTP headers and see server info. And the last one is NSLookup to look up the IP address and confirm Cloudflare. From our analysis, we only detected Cloudflare itself, dynamic content, and not popular CMS or framework. HTTPS 200 OK, it means secure connection. SSL or TLS is active and working. Because no software version are exposed, we cannot search for known vulnerabilities or CVAs. So for the next phase, web crawling, which is web crawling is like sending a robot spider to automatically explore every clickable link, form, and page to build a complete sitemap. The results are 8 main features detected, dynamic parameters, and also technology behind of the website.
Next is an explanation of information gathering in the directory enumeration stage of the website. The tools I use to find hidden files are Drip and GoBooster. Let me explain of each tool. Drip and GoBooster are an open source web content scanner for finding hidden directories, files, or web objects on web servers. And brute forcing web directories and comments on a web server can often reveal unprotected web applications, scripts, configurations, and many other interesting things that should not be publicly available. And all of this work is done in Kali Linux. The result of the scans performed by Zip and GoBooster shows several files that have been searched using a word list with several status codes for each file. Code 200 means the resource exists and is publicly accessible. Code 403 forbidden means the resource accessed but the server denies public access. 405 means the file was found but the GET request method is not permitted. And 301 means the resource accessed but has been permanently moved on the new location.
In this slide, for the initial network and infrastructure analysis, we use Nmap to identify the target. We found one active host with 6 open ports, 4 of which are behind Cloudflare. Detected service in Cloudflare for HTTPS, and unknown for DNS with service version hidden by the proxy. HTTP request return to 100 OK with a server Cloudflare header, and the SSL certificate is issued by Google Trust Service, showing the protects and encrypt the origin server.
After searching for information from various sources on using various tools, the next step is the exploitation phase, which involves finding and testing the weakness that has been identified. There are several exploitations that we will be working on. As of now, zero confirmed findings. We're still integrating payloads, reporting risk, and filtering false positives.
So for our overall progress is 30%, with 2 out of the 4 phases are completed. And third phase, the exploitation phase, is still on progress, and we're trying to find another findings. I think that's it for our project-based learning report progress until November. If there's any mistakes, we're sorry. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone.